Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea. Welcome to The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Ghost Claw Productions Radio, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. And I ain't shit. Not gonna lie, I really ain't shit. So, wanted to start the morning off with that. Because, you know, truthful and honesty. That's what happens. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com. Pick yourself up a really good smelling candle and even a AJ Versace's in the house. Love you, AJ. I love you. AJ knows exactly why. She's beautiful human. They are a beautiful human being. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Come on in. Say hi. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com. Pick up a incredible smelling candle and some great merchandise from some of your favorite content creators, myself included. Glitterwix.com. The show is brought to you in part by Smooth California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. SmoothCA.online. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, hold on. Wait a minute, brother. Hold on. A celebration of the melanation, but remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. MELExcellence.com. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Incredible gear and clothing and things of that nature. You literally have to check them out. Something Black Made on TikTok and Instagram. And I will check them over the next couple of days and find out whether or not they have a website. So today is Trifling Tuesday. And it is also Therapy Tuesday for me. I have a therapy appointment this afternoon. So let's talk about some trifling shit. All right. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start small. Whoever the hell's husband that was that didn't want to shake Kamala Harris's hand yesterday, why did you bring your punk ass up there? Why the hell did you bring your bitch ass up there? Why? What was the point of you being there if you was going to be that damn disrespectful? See, this is why politics in America today suck ass. I saw a comical docu short about Tommy Robinson. Bruh man better not ever bring his ass anywhere near me. I will eat Tommy Robinson's ass up. I'm dead ass. Like, he might want to stay. Don't come to America. Don't come to America. On some debate shit, I'm going to rip your ass apart. You starting off at zero with all them damn convictions for bullshit, bro. And you out here talking about Muslim gangs. If you don't shit your stupid ass down and shut the hell up. Hey, what's going on, Blue Angel? All right. So this senator gets sworn in by the vice president of the United States. He is F him. She gets sworn in by the vice president of the United States. And her raggedy ass husband did not want to shake her hand. Let me help y'all understand something. This is why politics in America today are ass. Jay Thomas is over in the YouTube chats. Good morning. Good morning, Chucks. Good morning, Vampers. How y'all doing? There used to be a time that even if you were the part of the opposite party, when you were sworn in as senator or congressman, whatever, whoever swore you in, who gave you that oath, you shook their hand. You shook their goddamn hand. Whether it was Republican or Democrat, you shook their hand. You know what I mean? There's a dude on YouTube that I watch a lot. I forgot his damn name. The first thing he says is, "How you doing? Shake my hand." Because that's what you're supposed to do. It's called decorum, you mouth-breathing bitches. It's called decorum. And America used to have some, but now it ain't even got no damn couth. Listen, America ain't even got no damn couth. It doesn't. None. America ain't got no couth. And the reason I can say America ain't got no goddamn couth is 4 years ago yesterday, a bunch of mouth-breathing troglodytes had the world's, America's biggest temper tantrum storming the Capitol because Orange Daddy Man didn't get reelected. They did that. I didn't. They did. And now, 4 years later, they keep trying to pretend like it ain't happened. Hey, bitch, I got eyes. I can see. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to forget that shit. Trifling ass people doing trifling ass shit because they didn't get their way. They didn't get their way. Now, yesterday happened without a peep. But here's the crazy part. They had a memorial for, yes, E, you can hear you can hear Alucard being Alucard. They had a memorial yesterday in memory of Brian Sicknick, the Capitol police officer who died that day, and I just found this out yesterday. The four other Capitol Police who unalived themselves. They had a memorial yesterday in memory of them. Keep that in mind, kids. They had a memorial yesterday, right? Only one Republican showed up. Only one Republican showed up. Oh, I forgot to do my my begging ass shit. If you are, whether you're watching on TikTok or YouTube or on Facebook, because it's over there on Facebook too, I have 3 requests. Like this show. You know, just keep the likes going. Share it with your friends. You know, because sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm educational, sometimes I'm just an asshole. Share it with your friends. They definitely need to see it. Subscribe if you're over on the YouTube chat, over on the YouTube. Subscribe to Ghost Claw Productions Radio. You won't just get my show; you get a bunch of great shows, a bunch of fantastic shows. Trust me on this. And if you want to gift the panel, go ahead. So that's my dirty. I don't, begging, give me some money. That's what that is. All right. So one Republican showed up to a memorial the memorial for the officers that either were killed or took their own life. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate that. Or took their own life. Only one Republican. And do you know why? Because these people do not have any couth. They don't. I'm sorry, they don't. They don't have an ounce of damn couth or decorum about them. This is politics in America in 2025. This is it. Uncouth, no decorum, man children and woman children saying and doing all kinds of just disgusting, horrific shit. For what? For what? What? Just for what? These people invented a word for places like, hey, I'm a trans person and I don't want to be around all this level of violence. I'm going to try to find someplace else. Oh, you're a snowflake. You need a safe space. 4 years ago yesterday, we had a bunch of them whiny ass people break out windows, steal podiums, shit on the floor, and then smeared it on the walls. What are we doing, right? And since I don't know personally where that shit came out of, all of them did it. Everybody that entered that building, and it wasn't supposed to be there, every one of them shit on the floor and smeared it on the walls. As far as I'm concerned, the Capitol was covered in shit. I said what I said. They have no decorum. And then yesterday, they keep up with the no decorum. This dried up husk of what used to be a Klanman, a Ku Klux Klansman's robe, wouldn't even shake the hand of the vice president of the United States. Do you know Eisenhower is spinning over in his grave? Ronald Reagan is spinning in his grave just because of that. Just because of that. It's the uncouthness of these goddamn people. And the fact that they won. And now everybody wants us to try to get along with them. Reach across the aisle. You know, they have populist anger. You know, we've got to tap into that, hey, man, kiss. You know what? Come on now. I can't even see that. I cannot see that.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
I can't see that. I can't see that happening anytime soon. You want me to get along with the people that smear shit on the Capitol walls? You want me to do that? That's what's popping in the hood.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
You want me to try to get along with that shit? You out your gut. Come on, man. No. The answer is no. And the answer is no. The answer is no worldwide. You know what I mean? The answer is no worldwide. What's going on, Exoplanet, over in the YouTube chat? Good morning. Y'all out of your mind. That's worldwide. I don't give a shit. The reason I brought up Tommy Robinson and Professor Moriarty, a.k.a. E to me, he knows who he is and what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all might know who he is and what I'm talking about. Bruh, you have convictions. You have felony convictions, libel convictions. What the hell can you I'm not getting along with you. Hell no. I'm not getting along with you. Kiss my ass. It ain't happening. It's not happening. I'm not about to sit. Listen, this idea that we have to be tolerant of this shit, nah. That's going to be a no-go for me, Ghost Rider. If you notice, I looked him up, E. I did. That's why I like your boy. I went and downloaded a couple of his albums. I like that. I like what he did today, dude. But if you notice, there was not a single riot yesterday. No storming of the Capitol. Bunch of people in Biden Waltz shirts and hats and shit in the cold, smashing windows. There was no hang J.D. Vance chance. There was none of that. None of that. You know why? Because on the other side, when we lose, we learn. There's no loss over here. I either win or I learn. Nelson Mandela said that. We lost an election. We understand that. There'll be some internal conversations amongst ourselves, and there's going to be a lot of finger pointing, and a lot of people need to put their damn fingers down and shut their bitch ass up because they know they were part of the reason why we lost. But that's it. We're going to retool. We think like Marlo Stansfield in The Wire, strategically. But when the Republicans lose, the new thing is let's pout and tear up some shit. The whole time they're yelling, BLM burned down the state. Bitch, you are currently smashing into a window. You are literally smashing into a window, using a riot shield from a cop you beat up. We ain't the same. No, we ain't the same. Sorry. We're not the same. We're not. We're not. If Mike Pence, I win a senatorial seat, me and my wife are standing there. Or no, my wife wins a senatorial seat. and Mike Pence or J.D. Vance is swearing her in, I'm going to shake his hand. I ain't got to like him, but I am going to shake his hand. He's the vice president of the United States. Sonny, where have you been, woman? Hey, Sonny, we need to holler. I need an update on everything. We need to. Sonny LaLu's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. My good friend, my good sister. It's the uncouth is the problem. Being uncouth in America is the problem. And the people that want us to, you know what I mean, like capitulate and get along. I listen, I told y'all yesterday, I don't eat where I'm not wanted. I don't eat where I'm not wanted. If you don't want me, bitch, I don't want to be here. I'm not eating with them people. But the fact that a new senator, her punk ass husband was like, I would have chin checked his ass right then and there. I'm the vice president of the United States, sir. You will shake my hand. You will shake my damn hand. I've always told people, I don't have to like the person in the office. I respect the office. The office of president and vice president of the United States. I don't give a shit who's sitting in it. I once said that had George W. Bush wanted to visit a military base that I'm at, I would have shook his hand. I don't like him. I'm not even trying to front. I don't like him. But I respect the office. Oh, some incoming senator, Sonny, her husband did not shake Vice President Harris's hand. You respect the office, you mouth-breathing jackasses. The office. But some of y'all are so hell-bent on holding on to your red state stupidity that y'all think, oh, I'm not even shaking the vice president's hands. Who are you? Who are you? You're the husband. You are the actual husband. Hell are you talking about? Your job is to sit there and hold the goddamn Bible while your wife's being sworn in. You have less to do in this damn situation than the Bible does. You are a book holder. And the vice president of the United States wants to shake your hand. And you give her that bullshit. I don't, you know what I mean? Like oh, hell no. I have a problem with that. It is the uncouthness of America that I think is eating at me. The reason the decorum and couthness of this country is pissing me off is because we're not smart anymore. We're not. I told y'all, the basis, the impetus of what the villain is can be best summed up by Will McAvoy and Mr. Nancy. Dead ass. I'm not bullshitting. The first 10 to 15 minutes of season 1, episode 1 of The Newsroom, and the first 10 to 15 minutes of season 1, episode 2 of American Gods. There. You want to know about me? Watch those 2 clips. I maintain a level of anger like Mr. Nancy does. I'm not playing. Let me paint a picture of what's waiting for you on the show. I'm so serious about that. I am sick of this idea that everything we have to fight for the populism part of this shit. No, we don't. No, we don't. We do not have to forget who and what we are just to fight the elites. No, we don't have to do that. That is unnecessary for us to do. We can actually fight on two fronts because we can multitask, you simple bastards. And the uncouth people are literally doing shit like disrespecting the damn office of Vice President of the United States. One heartbeat away from the presidency, and you disrespect her. Because you didn't vote for her, you voted for that orange jackass? That's it is. Did y'all know that Donald Trump is talking about writing in an executive order to get rid of the 14th Amendment? I would put a laugh track there, but it isn't funny. Donald Trump is already talking about, oh, no, Nart, I know he can't. I know he can't. Everybody knows he can't. I know he can't. But I want y'all to think about that. Morning, Fry. Good morning. I want you to think about that. This uncouth bag of unshelled boiled peanuts is talking about writing an executive order to get rid of the 14th Amendment. This your man's? Hey, yo, this your man's? Somebody who literally has no idea how the government works. You're gonna try to get rid of an amendment to the Constitution with an executive order. If that's not the poutiest bitch shit I've ever heard in my damn life, be honest. Be honest. We've never had a president this dumb. Never. And we've never had a president this proud of being this dumb. This is what I talk when I talk about DEI Americans yesterday. The shit I'm talking about. The fact that an incoming president of the United States does not understand how laws work, how amendments work. And y'all elected him. That's your man's. That's your man's. Hey, yo, that's your man's. He's going to make America great again. How? The border. The border. It doesn't make any sense. We have some uncouth, ain't shit Americans. Some of y'all are so poor you can't even afford the PO. I mean, y'all can't afford the OR, y'all PO. But we can't have class solidarity with you because my skin is brown. I'm standing next to a guy who speaks very fluent Spanish. To my other side is a trans woman. In front of me are black women. We can't have no class solidarity as if we don't do working class shit. That's our problem. We're not working class, apparently. All the shit, all the labor that we do, apparently we're not first class working class. I love the idea of class solidarity. I've seen a lot of people talk about class solidarity, but be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. How many of those people that talk that class solidarity shit would ever be led by a black woman? How many? How many bearded white men would be in second place to a black woman? How about a black trans woman? Again, we talking about class solidarity, right? So it shouldn't matter who's leading, right? Right? It does. It does. And that's exactly why we will never get anything done. because we don't even have the decorum or coof to understand what we're fighting for in the first place. We don't. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Some of my communist friends that I've had conversations with and shit, love them to death. But they know there will never be class or solidarity amongst the classes, because some white folks cannot stomach the idea. Not Koof, man. Some of them cannot stomach the idea of following a black woman into battle. They can't. They can't. Like, it's something in the back of their neck start going, ah. Oh, by the way, we might have another pandemic of some kind coming. I think bird flu's on his way, and there's some respiratory shit. So good job. Make America great again. Have us all cough out one lung. No couth, no decorum. Like, this is me. Yes. One confirmed death of the bird flu. This is what I'm talking about. How can you have any sort of a fight on the left when we can't even get people? I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's gonna hurt some feelings, and I don't care. Let me go ahead and get this studio audience attention right quick. Hey, white leftists, y'all are screwing up everything. And the more you talk, the worse it's getting. I would shut up right now. I would. I at this point would probably shut the F up. Y'all are not making this shit any better. You're not. In fact, you're making it worse. Like, y'all are making it worse. Some of y'all have not deconstructed your racism yet. And you out here talking to black people like we can't see that your ass, like, codes, subliminals, hints. We know what you're doing. We get it. Please stop. Please stop. Please. You want us to be a part of your shit. Then respect us. We can see your stupid ass. We can hear you. You will say some goofy ass shit, some goofy ass borderline racist, real anti-black shit, and we sitting there going, be like, hey, now we all turn into DMX. Hey, yo, bitch, why the hell did you just say that anti-black shit? Here's a laugh track. Max left. No disrespect, and you know this. But let's just be dead ass honest. America's default is racism. It does not matter. I need y'all to understand something. Class solidarity and things of that nature sound fantastic, but America's default is racism. It's the default setting at the bottom. If you genuinely want some sort of solidarity amongst the classes, some of y'all need to do the work of deconstructing your racism, because if you tell me, listen, I'm like Jane Elliott. If a white person in America can say they've never had a racist thought or been or thought some racist thing, they're lying. They are lying. Literally, we get it. It's a tree. The tree is classism. I understand that. Cool. Got it. The water on that tree is still racism. The only reason we have a caste system in this country right now, about race was because of rich white people trying to convince poor white people that they're just like them. That's why when Alexandria Pelosi did that damn documentary for Bill Maher's stupid ass, she went down to Mississippi and there was that poor ass man living in, it was a hovel. Okay, my shed that is currently being fixed up looked like a mansion compared to what he was living in. He was getting food stamps, he was getting government assistance. And he was talking about, we don't want no handouts. He has help, like he has wanted $5,000 reward teeth, meaning they were gone, all right? And he's talking about, we don't need no government handout. But it's like, and then Alexander Pelosi was like, but you get food stamps and welfare. He's like, yeah, because I deserve it. When the default in this country is racism, you're going to have to do some work to fix that. And you're right, Kitty. You're right. It's white leftist men. There are a whole lot of white leftist men that you'd be like, hey, yo, what was that shit you just said? You'd be like, no, but wait a minute. It's not how I meant. Hey, bitch, hey. And in this day and time, where the ballot box, and Malcolm X even had a damn lecture about this, the ballot or the bullet, right? Nobody can sit up and tell me that voting doesn't matter. Because if it didn't, why are people working so goddamn hard to make sure less and less people do it? How is something that isn't important so important that they got to gerrymander parts of a state just to, you know what I mean? If it's not that important, hey, Max, I don't think you would. That's the crazy part. See, Max, I'm going to tell you, I think you have started doing the work, the deconstructing part. I think you have. But it's not about Max. See, Max is talking about growing up. Do you not think black folks haven't already done this? I made a video 2 years ago. I was wearing a blue shirt. You go look it up. Where I said, and I meant every word, African Americans in this country realize neither political party give a damn about us. They don't. We've always known this. This is not a secret in the hood. This is not a secret amongst black folks in America. We've always known they don't give a shit about us. The history of the Democratic Party has racism in it. The history of the Republican Party has racism in it. You cannot tell me that parties that have racism in them give a shit about me. They don't. I know this. And guess what? Every black person with some common goddamn sense knows the same. Thank you, Michael Pruitt over in the YouTube chat. Just enough to get your vote. That's it. There were two pieces of legislation that came out of the death of George Floyd. Two. There was the George Floyd Fairness in Policing Act, which would have gotten rid of qualified immunity. It would have held cops accountable for their actions, such as hurting and unaliving unarmed people. Not just black people, people. And it would have had stiffer penalties for those cops if it is found that they did that. Then there was the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, which was going to put into law the rights of African Americans to vote after what the Supreme Court did and gutted the Voting Rights Act in 1965. Two pieces of legislation. They were passed by the Democratic House. They went to the democratically controlled Senate. And Chuck Schumer never brought them to the floor for a vote. He even said it. He even said it. We don't think there'll be a time or any will to put this on the floor, these two pieces of legislation on the floor. They banned TikTok in like a week. They banned TikTok at the speed of light. And why did they ban it? Not the rampant racism, sexism, homophobia, xenophobia, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, transphobia, and ableism. Nah. They banned it because the Chinese might be able to get our data off of this bitch. But those two pieces of legislation would have helped African Americans particularly, but it would have helped Americans in general. And they never showed up. They never made it to the Senate floor. Now we have a Republican-held Senate and a Republican-held Congress for the next 2 years. It's not going to ever get out to become a law. Because sitting in the White House that would sign it into law is the stupidest damn president we've ever elected. So those acts will never be law. Those were Democrats that did that. They don't give a shit about us. I made a video yesterday. This black guy was like, I vote Republican because I do research and I read. I'm like, oh shit, he's one of them. And the first thing out of his mouth, the very first thing out of his mouth is, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. And Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. I'm going to say this on my radio show because I can. And if there's a black Republican in your life, if there's a black Republican that you know, if there's a black Republican that you talk to on a regular basis that keeps saying that shit, clip this part of this show. You can screen record it, whatever you're going to do. Clip this part of this show and take it to him. Hey, yo. If you have to go all the way back to the freeing of the slaves to show how great your party is, I'm going to need you to sit your bitch ass down. Your party ain't shit. If it's, well, Lincoln freed the slaves, Lincoln was a Republican, therefore the Republicans freed the slaves. And then you got to jump your stupid ass all the way back in that DeLorean to come to 2025 to tell me that shit? You mean there's not a single solitary piece of legislation or an act or a law that the Republicans put in place since 1865? Your party ain't shit. You are literally, come on. Michael Pruitt said, Thomas, it wasn't that long ago. Come on, man. How in the name of Row do you want, bruh, thank you. Tulsa was 1921. Bruv, how do you want Cookie for the last achievement the Republicans did for black people was free us from bondage? Bitch, if you don't sit your goofy ass down some damn where, if you don't sit your stupid ass down somewhere, what?
He needs some milk.
You need some milk. You need some goddamn milk. Every black Republican says that. Every black Republican says that. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Every single solitary Republican will pull that little chestnut right out of their ass. Well, you know. I'm sorry. There is a part two. Oh, the Democrats are the party of the KKK.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
If you don't put this sack on your forehead, what the are you kidding me? There it is. There's your twins. There it is, kids. There it is. Uno and dos. The Republicans freed the slaves in 1864. And the Democrats are the party of the KKK.
He needs some milk.
You need some nut milk. The fuck? That's your chestnuts. There's your selling point. There's your selling point. That's gonna make me just run and put on a hat with a big ass elephant on it. That shit right there, right? Right? That one right there. That's it. Why should I vote for the Republican Party? Well, they freed the slaves. Hey man, you starting off bad, bro. I hope this gets better. I genuinely hope this gets better because right now this is some ass. Any other reason why I should vote for the Republicans? The Democratic Party is the party of KKK.
He needs some milk.
That's your selling point? That's your selling point. Vote for us. We freed the slaves and the Democrats came up with the KKK. That's your selling point? Listen, I need you to understand. Whole conversation, the entire conversation gets boapped. The whole conversation. The entire conversation. Let the boap bird fly. Get him. Get them. Alucard is out there tripping because somebody's walking past the window. He's an asshole. You gotta go. If you come to me with that bullshit, if you say that in my face, I'm gonna give you this look, followed by you got a boap. You got to get boapped. You have got to get boapped up out of here. This is why we will tell you black folks know that neither political party give a shit about us because of your selling points. We know the Democratic Party has a history of racism and the KKK. Duh. And we also know that the Republican Party didn't have a problem with reaching out to that Southern strategy shit. It's states' rights type shit. Ask Nixon and Reagan. But you over here trying to sell the political parties to me? Get your ass out of here. Get your monkey ass out of here. You getting boapped. You are straight up getting boapped. Like, I need you to understand. Coming at me with that bullshit, you getting boapped. Like, excuse me, what did you just say? What did you just say to me? You got to go. The boap bird is coming. You got to get the hell up out of here with that bullshit. The hell is wrong with? Again, it's the uncouthness of this country. It is literally the uncouthness of this country. People think that this shit is going to move other people. It doesn't. It doesn't. Hey, Jeff, I told y'all I was going to find it. Did I not tell y'all I was going to find the boap? Did I not say that? Did I not tell y'all going to mess around and get the boap? I'm still trying to get me a crow. Hey, yo! Stop! There's literally a 90-year-old woman that walks past my house every morning. She walks past my house every morning, her and her little walker. She goes out and she gets her exercise and shit, right? My dogs always bark at her like, hey, keep it down. Keep it down. What'd I say? I found the boap. That's all I'm saying. So, y'all will never get rid of the sounds. I might hit y'all with the he needs some milk and then the boap. might hit y'all with this. I might hit y'all with the he needs some milk followed by the Boab. Oh shit! Yes, I told you I was gonna find it. There's a lot of people that have tuned into this show for the first time. They're like, "What the hell is going on with the Boab? What does Boab mean?" Oh shit! Today's my cousin's birthday. Happy birthday, Rashay, you old of the young. I love my cousin though. He needs some Boab. I told y'all I was gonna find it. And one day I would like to just do a show where we break down the Omen movies. I know a lot of y'all haven't seen them yet. So y'all need to go, first off, y'all need to go to Hulu and watch all 3 Omen movies. Don't watch that 4th one where supposedly Damien busted a nut and his child showed up and then she was the Antichrist. I guess she was like the anti-freeze Antichrist, whatever. Don't watch that one. Just watch the first 3. The Omen, Damien Omen 2, and the Final Conflict. You gotta watch all 3 of them. But pay particular attention to Damien Omen 2. Because you will realize a bird got an entire ass crow caught 3 bodies in that damn movie. Just out here, just busting off. Listen, I'm just saying, man. One day we're gonna have an entire show called the Boab. We're gonna call it the Sound of Coffee Boab, or we'll call it the Sound of Boab. The Sound of Boab. But we have a trifling ass country. And it's not getting better. I'm sorry. It's just not. The thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away. It is. We're not smart. We're not technologically advanced. We're not. The words on the damn yes, with the hills are alive with the sound of Boab. But the words on the Statue of Liberty should probably just be removed. That whole poem. That Emma Lazarus poem should just be probably just removed. We don't want your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. We don't want that shit. We want refugees from Iceland so that we have a reason to invade and take over Iceland. Just, we don't give a shit. We don't. We do not give a shit. I will leave my lamp but no, take the lamp down. Take it down. Take the whole damn statue down. Put up a statue of Donald Trump. I know words have the best words. That should be his poem, Donald Trump's poem, or if we replace the Statue of Liberty with his big swole meathead ass, it would be the greatest poem ever. We could call it Covfefe. Anybody want to talk about Covfefe? Anybody? I mean, come on, the man's about to be president in freaking, I don't know, 13 days. He's going to be president in about 13 days. Can we talk about it now? Covfefe. Yeah. Like, come on. Take the Statue of Liberty down, because y'all don't want no more brown people here. Take the goddamn Statue of Liberty down and make a damn statue of Donald Trump. You can make it out of brass. It can be shiny. It can look like fake gold. You know what I mean? And literally when people visit, they could have this sound going on. Because you know he is a convicted felon. We could have that doink doink going on all the time. Every time somebody come in, doink doink. Wait a minute. The kidney has a very special place in my heart. In the heart. Max, please tell me that man didn't say that. Please, in the name of everything that is holy, please tell me that man did not say that. The kidney has a very special place in the heart. Please tell me you didn't say that. Please don't do that. See, if we make it brass, right, we can make the head extra brass. Like we fold more brass into the head until the face shines. And he'll think, stop playing with me, Max. Please, I am begging you, please tell me you're making that up. Please, I'm begging you. The kidney has a very special place in the heart. That man didn't say that. Please tell me that man didn't say that. Chaos King is confirming it. Effing mirrors and confirming. Oh my God.
He needs some milk.
This man needs some nut milk, people. He need. Oh hell no. That man literally said that. The kidney has a special place in the heart.
He needs some milk. You gotta be kidding me. Y'all voted for that? Some of y'all out there right now pissed off at me because I'm out here talking bad about your daddy. Y'all voted for that? Y'all voted for that? He needs some milk.
Y'all really voted for that? The kidney has a special place in the heart. That's the most trifling shit I've ever heard. That's trifling. That's trifling. Your kidney is here. Your heart is way up here. What is he talking about? What the hell is he talking about? Can somebody explain to me what the hell he's talking?
He needs some milk.
He just needs some milk. He just needs some milk. Some nut milk. He needs some milk. Listen, I now have to live in a world where I know that. My world was smaller and brighter before I learned that. This man said the kidney has a special place in the heart. What the y'all voted for that? Some of y'all out here right now with some MAGA shit on and a MAGA tattoo, a MAGA tramp stamp over the crack of your ass, and some of y'all are dudes. Y'all voted for that? Word. Hey, it's your man. Kidney in the heart, man. Hey, that's your man. Hey, yo. Hey, that's your man. Hey, nah, don't run. Don't run. Hey, come here. It's your man. That's your man. Kidney in the heart, man. That's your man. That's your man. Whose goddamn man's is it? That's your man's? That's your man's. Literally. Hey, yo, this your man's was invented for a moment just like this. Hey, yo, this your man's? Hey, is this your man's? If that man had said that to me out loud, I promise you I'd have been like, hey, who owns him? Who brought him? Who was it that delivered this sumbitch here? Anybody claiming him? Who has their Donald Trump ticket? When you brought him in here, somebody gave you a ticket so you can get this sumbitch up out of here. Do you have your ticket in your pocket? Because y'all need to get him up. He gotta go. He gotta go. Social club. He's gotta go. He gotta go. There's no way. You know how you learn something and you stand there with that knowledge in your head for a few seconds and you go, I never needed to know this. Like, I never, like, we have an incoming president that thinks you can put a kidney in a heart. Hey, yo! Hey, this your man's. Man about your man's. Hey, this is when Terrence Howard comes out. Look here, man, you gonna tell me you think the kidney can go in the heart, man? Man, you really believe that bullshit, man? Man, who taught you that shit, man? Man, that you think you can put a whole kidney in a heart, man. You think that's what's popping in your head, man. Man, you think that's exactly what's going on up in there, man. Man, you think you can put a whole heart in a damn you can put a whole kidney in a heart, man. Man, the kidney about that big, man. Man, the heart about that big, man. It ain't gonna fit, man. Man, how you manage to get up here and try to say that bullshit, man? Man, this is exactly why we don't hang out with you, man. Man, who man is this, man? Man, I need somebody to come get his ass up out of here, man, because I'm so sick of him, man. Man, he actually came up. Man, you believe what this man just said? Man, he said he can put a heart in the kidney, man. He can put a kidney in the heart, man. Man, you believe this bullshit? Hold on, wait a minute. You president of the United States, man? Man, no, man. I can't believe you the president of the United States, man. Man, who the hell voted for your stupid ass, man? Man, I'm sick of this shit, man. Man, I swear for God, man. Man, I ain't about to vote no more, man. Because if y'all gonna elect the stupid ass man, to believe you could put a whole kidney in a heart, man, I don't want to deal with that, man. Come on, man. Man, what the hell are we? Trifling. We are so trifling. We're trifling. We are so trifling. We don't know our head from our ass. And we are bold. We're bold for no reason. Oh, you, only you think you can put a kidney, a whole ass kidney in your heart. What the? This your man. Somebody come get him tonight. Is this your man? Come get this son of a bitch. Why does he act like this? Is this your man? It has to be, 'cause I didn't bring him. He didn't ride with me. I never asked. He never asked. I want him gone. Get him the F out. Why is he here? Why is he here? Is this your man? Is this your man? Is it your man? Whose man? Is this your man? Somebody claim him. Is this your man? I'm so serious right now. The hell is going on? That's some trifling shit. No wonder we last in everything. How is America the Mississippi of the world? Man, listen. Shout out to the citizens of Mississippi. I love y'all. Got nothing against y'all, but y'all government is ass. Tate Reeves looks like a creator character on a video game. Seriously, there's no reason for Tate Reeves to look like that. None. There's no reason for Tate Reeves to look like that. America is the Mississippi of the world. Yes, I did. Thank you, Max. Just hit him all with. Just hit him with the Boab. We trifling. We are trifling in this goddamn country, and it pisses me off because we're smarter than this. We are smarter than this. Are we not? Are we not smarter than this? So why are we doing this shit? What's the point? like Kobe from 70 feet. Jeff Kennedy is in the house over in the YouTube chats. Jeff, we're never having nice things. Never.
He needs some milk.
We all need some milk. America needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Let me reset this goddamn show, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Ghost Claw Productions Radio, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. Apparently, I ain't shit. Don't ask, because you don't need to know. This show is brought to you in part by Glitter Wicks, the official candle of Ghost Claw Productions Radio. London and the crew make candles every night on the Tiki Talks for at least 13 more days. But you can go and check them out. They have a TikTok channel. They have a YouTube channel. And if you really want to just bypass all of that, you can go to glitterwicks.com. Tell them the villain sent you. This show is brought to you in part by California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. You don't have to walk around with armadillo skin between your toes. You don't have to walk around with kimono dragon ass cheeks. Kimono dragon skin ass cheeks. You don't have to walk around with those rough patches on your hands that make you look like the rhino in the Craven movie. SmoothCA.online. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. My manager, Huma, and I run that shop. Go over there, check it out. Huma, I love you always. Will remember that. MaleExcellence.com. And finally, this show was brought to you in part by Something Black Made, a fantastic TikTok channel, an even more fantastic Instagram channel, and I have gear from Something Black Made. I got my daughter is looking at my damn jacket that I got from Something Black Made like it's a pork chop, and I have to keep telling her, hey, that's my jacket. Don't be playing. But go over there, check them out. Something Black Made on TikTok and Instagram. Now we got to talk about the second trifling ass story. A white woman was out in the NICU breaking black babies' arms. I don't even know how. I don't even know how to follow that up. I have no earthly idea how you follow that one up. She was caught having given a fracture to a child, a black child, in a NICU. Neonatal ICU. I want y'all to think about that. A baby in a NICU had their arm broken by this woman. They arrested her. And then they come to find out that this isn't the first time mysterious breaks involving black babies in NICUs have happened with this woman. I want y'all to sit with that for a second. I'm going to go refresh my coffee, but I want y'all to sit with that for just a second. Just sit with it. Just sit with it. Nobody move. She broke babies' arms and legs. Somebody said, well, she's only being charged for one. That's one too many. That's one too many. And if they do an investigation and find out that this bitch has been doing this before, I give this stat out not because I want to lord over it, and it's not that I, hey, this is the only stat I've ever learned. Black women are 4 to 5 times more likely to die in childbirth than their white counterparts. I'm going to say that again. Hey, 80 Alpha, can you hear me? I want you to think about that. I want you to sit with that. Black women, black mothers are 4 to 5 times more likely to die in childbirth than their white counterparts. There's been far too many horror stories about black expected mothers having problems, complications that are not fixed or not solved, and they died. And now you have a story of a nurse, white nurse, breaking the bones of a child in a neonatal ICU, a neonatal intensive care unit. They arrest her. Then they start doing a little background check and a little investigation, and lo and behold, there may be a chance that she's done this before. Several times. They have the child that she got arrested for. They're investigating 3 other instances where black children in the neonatal ICU had fractures while she was on duty. I genuinely don't understand this. And they're now just charging her with, harming a child and stuff like that. Not a hate crime. Not a hate crime. Not a hate crime. And I have yet to see one pro-lifer talk about it. I have yet to see one pro-life asshole say anything about that. I want you to think about that. I have yet to hear. Hey, Max, I have no idea. I got to find that out my goddamn self. I have yet to hear one pro-lifer say a goddamn thing about that. Oh, it's Virginia. Do you know why? These are black babies having fractures, broken bones in a damn intensive care unit, a neonatal intensive care unit. We've talked about the fact that the pro-life movement, the whole anti-abortion movement, was started because churches and evangelical churches and shit couldn't be racist anymore. They couldn't have their little separation, segregation academies because the federal government said, okay, bet, you want to do that shit? You will not have any tax exempt status. You're going to break off that money. And they whined, bitch, moaned, and complained because they didn't get a chance to separate from the Negroes. And when the allure of hating the Negroes wore off, they had to find something else to fight. So they started fighting against abortion. So this story will never end up on their radar. It won't. You're not going to hear Joel Osteen talk about it. You're not going to hear David Swaggart, Ted Swaggart, or Jimmy Swaggart's kid, Ted Swaggart, or whatever the hell his punk ass name is. You're not going to hear him talk about it. You're not. You're not going to hear anybody in the former moral majority, all those pro-life people, Operation Rescue and shit. You ain't going to hear that. You ain't going to hear it. You're not. How insidious of a human being do you have to be to break bones of babies that are already fighting for their goddamn life? What kind of person? What kind of a person can you be if you literally are breaking the bones of children that are fighting for their life anyway? The other day I was on a live and some cat came in. I wanted to talk about this 6-year-old girl that was sexually attacked, and I guess harmed or hurt or killed, I'm not even really sure, by this Venezuelan. And I told, the host of the live and myself was like, hey, just stop. You just tokenized that kid. What's that girl that they keep bringing up? The one that got hurt? Riley something. I forgot what her damn name is. Lincoln Riley. That's it. Lincoln Riley. Even though the family of Lincoln Riley told these punk ass people not to do this anymore. Hey, don't do that. Hey, do not use our child to pass your stupid ass level of xenophobia. Please don't do that. The father of the little boy in Springfield, Ohio, who died on a school bus because of an immigrant. He said the same thing. And these jackasses couldn't wait to put that boy's name in their mouth. But here's the story. It's right in front of them. Right in front of them. Wasn't no Venezuelan that did this. I mean, literally, if you look at her, if she was any more white, the bitch would be clear. Like, she's wallpaper white. Default setting white. White out white. The White Room from the X-Men white. Clean socks, clean white socks white. Imagine a bottle of bleach. Now imagine if it was made out of paper. That white. She is white. Caucasoid from the Caucasus Mountains. White. Wasn't no Venezuelan. She did not look Venezuelan. She looked like West Virginian or something. She was not Venezuelan. She's white. Not even regular schmegular white. White. Nothing. A woman so white she looks like a light bulb breaks the arms of babies in a goddamn NICU, and pro-life people haven't said shit. Snow White white. Mr. Freeze freezes Gotham white. The light at the end of the tunnel when you die white. Pale skins. They were premature babies. And she broke their arms and legs. Pro-life movement, save the baby movement from the trans people.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
They don't see a goddamn thing. NICU babies. Trifling ass America. You see, everything in America is a slogan. Everything. You say it enough times, you can hide anything in it you want. Anything. I have peeped the game in this country. I have peeped the game in the United States. I've been peeped it. Peeped it for 30, 35 years. I just didn't have the articulation to be able to talk about it. When I discovered it, I was young. My childhood ended when my brother and I was 11, he was 7. And we were locked up in handcuffs, thrown in the back of a a car, police car, because a white woman accused us of beating up her son and we had nothing to do with it. Then when the kid showed up, looked at us and said, "Mommy, that's not them," because the kids that had beat him up were still sitting on the goddamn block. The cop keeps us in handcuffs, drives us 3 blocks past our house, tells us we need to obey the police, takes the handcuffs off, and makes us walk up a hill back home. My childhood ended that day. I have peeped the game about America. The only reason people give a shit about Luigi Mangione is because rich people give a shit about a rich man dying. That's it. I literally watched a man die in front of me, gunned down. And when the police showed up, they put a white tarp over the top of him. That was it. Didn't try to render aid. Didn't even look and see if there was any vitals. They started cordoning off the corner with the police tape. They put a yellow tarp over the top of him. And then they started doing crowd control. His life didn't matter. Brian Thompson's life mattered. So Luigi Mangione, when he was caught, was brought in like his ass was doomsday. Lock him up. All the guns behind him. All the guns, goddammit. Put all the guns behind him. Because Luigi Mangione killed a rich man. White people that don't like immigrants can use Lincoln Riley as much as they want, no matter how much the family begs them not to. Because they don't like illegals, and goddamn it, they're going to make it known. Babies in a NICU end up with fractures. And some people didn't even know that happened. No disrespect. Hey, 80 Alpha, I'm not even talking bad about you. Please understand that. You didn't know, so I'm letting that one, I understand. Some people didn't even know that happened. Not just babies. We're not just talking about regular schmegler ass babies. We're talking about babies that are fighting for their life in intensive care. Let's fracture them. Let's break their arms, their legs. Let's do that. And if it comes out it was only one baby that she did this to, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Treat her ass like she's Joseph Mengele. I don't give a shit. Oh, it was only one baby. I don't give a damn. I don't care. We live in this trifling ass country that will let you believe that, oh, you know, it's okay. It was only one, but it's too goddamn many. It's too many. We are talking about babies that have tubes and catheters and breathing machines. And this bitch went and broke arms and legs. And nobody gives a fuck. I know. I'm sorry. No hard profanity before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this radio station. I know, angry, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nobody cares. The incoming president of the United States completely screws up when it comes to the attack that happened in New Orleans. He wants to base that on his idea that, oh, the brown people are the problem, so we got to close the border, as if it's a damn open border like a Walmart. We just go and lock the door. Come to find out the man that committed that shit was from here. Born and raised here. Served in the military here. He had a funny name, therefore he must have been an illegal. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I want y'all to, nobody cares. It's slogans. That's the most trifling aspect of America. And I know a lot of y'all are thinking, yo, man, this is a really dour ass subject to be talking about on a morning show, but I need to. I need to. I got a lot on my mind and I really need to talk about this. Slogans don't mean shit. Slogans don't mean a goddamn thing. I once took one of those one of those love languages tests, and it turns out my love language is words of affirmation. Now, I thought that was cool. I was like, yeah, words of affirmation, cool. I got that. I don't get words of affirmation. So my cynicism is on 11. I'm a cynic now. I've seen far too many people promise and say some shit only for the shit to not be true. My personal life, my professional life, my nation. Seen it way too much. A white woman broke the bones of babies fighting for their life. And a lot of people didn't even know it. Do y'all remember the story about the 215 bodies buried behind a Mississippi jail in unmarked graves? And the only reason we even know how many is back there, and as a matter of fact, it's more than 215. They're thinking it's something like 265 to 300 human beings just buried behind a prison in Mississippi. The only reason we even know about that story is because of one black mother's perseverance to find out what the hell happened to her son. Turns out he was ran over by a cop. He had his ID on him. He had his wallet on him. He had all of it. Money, everything. They marked him as a John Doe and buried him back in the back. We've never found out the result of that. Because nobody cares. I can't stand next to a person that would hear some shit like that and just, we've got to worry about populism. I can't. I'm sorry. I cannot do it. See, a lot of people think all I do on TikTok is just make videos and this is where I'm loved and shit like that. No. See, this is bigger than that. This is bigger than that. It always has been. I have given myself wholly into the idea of being the person that tells the truth and is hated for it. I have given into it because somebody has to. My brother, Professor Moriarty, said it. We have to tell these stories because they won't. I've said it and I mean it. And it's true. Nobody else is going to tell you these stories. Nobody. It has to be us. We're going to be hated for it. Nobody wants to hear it. I don't go on lives to collect coins. I go on lives to fight ignorance. I have to. I do not have a choice in the matter. I wrote this on Blue Sky yesterday. I will not eat where I'm not wanted. And I promise you, I will not capitulate and normalize the bullshit that is about to happen. I won't, I don't care, and I'm standing on that. I'm standing 10 toes and 2 pairs of boots down on that shit. Because if I don't, nobody will care. This woman's story could have just slid under the radar. It was black folks that brought attention to it. Our white accomplices learned, and then they started to spread it. Now everybody knows. Or maybe not. I'm not normalizing this shit. I don't care. I'm not normalizing this bullshit. I'm not going to live in a world where we have to demonize people that just want to come over here to work and call them the scum of the earth and gangs and shit like that, when there's a goddamn white woman that went through a NICU and broke the bones of black babies. I'm not normalizing this shit. I'm not. I refuse. I refuse to not say anything when a dried up white man lets his political bullshit get in the way of the fact that his wife is being sworn in as a senator and won't shake the hand of the vice president of the goddamn United States. I will not normalize this. I will not allow anyone to tell me I've got to get mad because there's an immigrant picking my food. Let him. Let them. $90 billion in taxes, and they don't get any benefit from it. But you want to bring up Lincoln Riley? Okay. All right. What about this white woman who broke bones? I don't give a shit. Oh, it was only one child. It's one child too goddamn many. I'm not normalizing it. Not sitting down at the table with it. I'm not looking for economic populism with a woman that would break the bones of a goddamn child. You know what? You know what kind of bonding her and I can do? Her on a cliff and me with a super kick. That's the only bonding we can do. I'm not normalizing this bullshit. I open up my DMs on social media. I get called a nigger more than you would even understand. And some of these stupid bastards can't even spell. They're 2 G's, you idiots. 2. Not 1. 1 is Niger. That's a country in Africa, you mooks. I'm not normalizing it. I'm not. And I'm not letting anybody tell me that I have to. I'm not going to do that. I have grandkids that I love. I'm not letting them live in a world where that level of ignorance is just normalized. Because we got to fight the elites. Kiss 3/5 of my black ass with that bullshit. Not sitting down with anybody that would call me a Niger. Oh, let's have a conversation. You can't even spell. You want to call me something, but your stupid ass doesn't know how to spell it. That's why you put monkey emojis up. You mooks. I want to protect the babies. Well, I want to protect the babies too. Are you going to condemn this fucking white buffalo breaking the bones of children? I will not normalize this. Sorry for the profanity, Angry. I get it. You're gonna be mad and I'm sorry. But this hurts. This hurts. My daughter was in a NICU. My youngest child was in a NICU. She was born prematurely. I cannot imagine my little girl fighting for her life and then some white buffalo breaking her damn arms and legs. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I have literally had to hold in my anger because I didn't want to come off as the angry black man, the stereotype, the trope. I didn't want to do it. So I learned how to be smooth. I learned how to insult you and look good doing it. I learned how to tell you in no unsimple terms that you are not on my level, ever. Your Crocs don't match. You ain't on my level. But here it is, the dawn of the rebirth of MAGA, unchained, unleashed. No guardrails, nothing. The petulant bitches cried enough and they got their daddy back. And now everybody wants us to bend the knee. Like, oh shit, Daenerys has a dragon behind her. Bitch, burn me up then. Burn me up. Because if you think I'm sitting down with these goddamn people, if you think for 1 second I would breathe the same air that they do in the same room as them, you got me fucked up. Again, Angry, I'm sorry. But you got me fucked up. If you think I'm going to normalize this shit, if you think I'm going to normalize the pro-life movement only being pro-life when the babies are white, you out your goddamn mind. You are out of your goddamn mind. If you think for a hot second I'm going to sit down with people who put Obama effigies in trees with nooses around his neck, you out your goddamn mind. If you think I'm going to sit my monkey ass down and have a beer with a neo-Nazi, you are out of your goddamn mind. You got me effed up. You got me really effed up right now. I know I'm killing you and I'm sorry. You are out your goddamn mind. You want to know where the resistance to the incoming president should start? In your goddamn house. Not in marches with pussy hats. No, in your house. Ask yourself what you're willing to take. Ask yourself what you're not willing to take. If what you're willing to take or what not willing to take is bigger than what you're willing to take, you need to say, all that shit, you got me effed up. You got me all the way effed up. And say as such out loud. Stop being a pussy. Say it out loud. I'm not normalizing this shit. That story hurt my goddamn feelings. As a father, it broke me. I was like, I can't even. I can't even wrap my head around this. I had so many goddamn emotions. You just don't know. You just don't know. I had so many emotions. So many. Babies in a NICU. Black babies in a NICU. Who, if they make it out of that NICU and they make it in the world, they're going to be looked down upon any goddamn way. They're going to be labeled. What is it? Ibrahim X. Kendi said it. Stamped from the beginning. And they are in there fighting for their life. And this bitch is out there breaking their bones. And this is the world we now live in. This is the America we live in. This is the America that Cenk Uygur thinks we can have beers with these bitch ass people. No. This is the America that Anna Kasparian says the liberals love criminals. Bitch, do you love the woman that is breaking the arms of babies in a fucking NICU? Tell me that, Anna. You want to talk about criminality, Anna? They elected a felon. A cartoonist for the Washington Post literally resigned because she drew a cartoon that showed Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Disney, all these people bringing bags of money and bending the knee to Donald Trump. And Jeff Bezos didn't like that because he was in the picture. Bitch, I'm not normalizing that shit. Our news media have failed us. I will work my black ass off to make this radio station something. I will fight. I will argue. I will gas up every person, every show host on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Because the one goddamn thing you will never see us do is bend the knee to that orange bastard. You will never. That is an eat it. From the top. From the top. I'm saying it. No person on Ghost Claw Productions Radio will bend the knee to Donald goddamn Trump. And if I get the hint that somebody wants to, you will not be on this station. I'm saying it. Because I am not normalizing this. I am not normalizing the fact that I have to live in a country where black babies are getting their arms and legs broken by some wildebeest. But I'm supposed to want to sit down with the people who would do some shit like that. You out your goddamn mind. You out your goddamn mind. I'm telling you this right now. Nobody on this radio station will ever be like, well, maybe we should have a beer with these people. Do you want to be on this damn radio station? Because if you don't, you can get the hell up out of here. I'm not bending the knee to that son of a bitch. I'm never going to bend the knee to that son of a bitch. Got me effed up. I'm not sitting down with these people. And if that means nothing gets passed, what the hell is the difference? Nothing gets passed now. We enjoy the clown show. Slewfoot Green just breathing in the Capitol Hill. Or Lauren Boebert beating meat in Beetlejuice. Oh, we just think, oh, this is just how America operates. The rest of the world thinks we're fucking idiots. But you want me to be like that. Because that's where the money is. And we're afraid of the backlash. I ain't afraid of shit. I ain't afraid of shit. I am not afraid of MAGA backlash. Half these people can't spell. I'm come get you. Spell my name first. It's villain, not villain, you stupid asses. The hell am I be afraid of a person that has an IQ the same size as their goddamn Crocs? Bring your ass here and I'm sending you to see Kenny Loggins' Jesus. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. That's how I'm coming in 2025. You bring your ass to me on that bullshit, and I promise you, I'm going to pack your ass up and send your ass to an Elvis concert today. It could be, hey, Max, it could, and I'm telling you right now, Peter Thiel ain't going to like it. That first check, I'm talking so much shit about Peter Thiel, it ain't even going to be funny. How you a gay man against gay people, stupid ass? Argue with your mama, bruv. You give me $1, it better be $1 in good faith. Because if you on that bullshit, I'm telling you right now, I will take your money and talk shit about you anyway. Or we'll sue you. Bitch, get the money back then. I don't give a damn. I gives less than a hot buttered cornbreaded. You got your mother. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Got your goddamn mind. I ain't normalizing this shit. I'm not. I don't care. I'm not normalizing it. Because to normalize it means those children in those NICU, their lives did not mean shit. Because we got to think about economic policies. Never mind the fact that these kids are going to have broken bones to start off their life. You want me to ignore the fact that black women are 4 to 5 times more likely to die having a baby. That's why they are in danger. That's why every time a black woman gets pregnant, she is flipping a coin. Because there is a strong possibility she will not make it. You want me to ignore the fact that $90 billion in taxes are paid by immigrants. They get absolutely no benefits out of it. And then they are demonized because they took me gerb. I ain't seen one of them pale, pasty ass, white buffalo looking ass people in a field picking goddamn carrots and strawberries yet. They didn't take your job. They took something you didn't even know was a job. You want me to normalize a group of people that would use, I'm yelling because I can, Flash. It's my goddamn show. You want me to normalize a group of people who will routinely use the death of other people's children as some sort of a gotcha to score, look, libs, he did, and you're blah, blah, blah. No matter how many times that those families tell you, don't do that. You want me to normalize that. I'll be goddamned if I do. Everybody loves Braveheart. And they take our lives, but they can't take our freedom. But do you remember when they said, when he walked up and said, you disrespect the king? Your king? Absolutely. When he said, I'm going to go in to pick a fight? Yeah. That's where it is. You got to be out your goddamn mind. You have got to be out of your goddamn mind. A woman broke the bones of a child in a NICU. And I guarantee you, they will not charge her with a hate crime. If they discover that this bitch has done this more than once, let's just give it 3. Let's give it 3. The one she got caught and 2 more. Let's just give her 3. If they don't charge that bitch with a hate crime, then why do we have law in the first place? If it was a Venezuelan walking around breaking white babies' arms, I guarantee you it would be a hate crime. They would push until it was. This story literally is going under the radar of a lot of goddamn people. Literally. Literally. The story about the white woman from Missouri that burned up the goddamn clubs in Puerto Rico. Who broke the damn story? Was it ABC, NBC, CBS? Nope. You know who it was? Puerto Rican people on TikTok. But I'm supposed to normalize that. We got to get the win. I'll be damned if I give up my dignity. There, I said it. I'll be goddamn. I'll be goddamned if I give up my dignity. I won't do it. I refuse to. I refuse to make any of this shit the new normal. I refuse. Somebody has to have balls in this country. Somebody has to look at our news media and say, you bitches have failed us. All of you. You might need to shut up now. We're not listening to you. Just shut up. Go away. We need to look at our corporations like Amazon and Tesla and things of that nature and say, you guys aren't that important. If it wasn't for the workers in your damn plants, none of you bitches would be sitting where you are. You're not self-made, you're welfare babies. Get out of our goddamn face. We need to tell people that are proud to be uneducated to shut up. Shut the F up. Shut up. You don't even have any education to even have a conversation with me. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut up. We need to tell leftists that are trying to overthrow some shit without a plan. Sit your goofy ass down, make a plan, and then come back to us. We need to tell black Republicans that want to talk about the goodness of the Republican Party, and the only 2 damn good ideas or good examples they have is the freeing of the slaves in 1864 and the Democrats with a party of KKK, to shut your dumb ass up. If those are the only 2, if that's all you got, take your ass someplace and find some better goddamn examples. Get out my face, bruv. Get out my face. I'm literally not trying to hear you. All you literally have is slavery and the Democrats with a party of the KKK. Get your dumb ass out of my goddamn face. Leave before I make you leave. We need to start telling people your economics and your identity are one and the goddamn same. I am a black man, but I am also a working class man. My politics, my economics, and my identity are all in the same. All of it. I don't separate, bitch. I don't separate. I'm fighting all the way across the goddamn board. And if you think I'm supposed to put one down so that the other one can just flourish, from the bottom of my soul, eat these. And finally, I'll be goddamned if I'm going to normalize the idea of we protect babies and shit like that while ignoring a white woman going through a NICU, a neonatal intensive care unit, and injuring black children who are fighting for their life. I don't give a fuck about policy after that. Excuse my French. I don't care. I don't want to hear anything about no goddamn policy. I don't. I want justice. Straight up justice. I am not. Thank you, Michael Pruitt. That's exactly the point. I am not going to ignore that just so that we can get a win. I'm going to be out there with a sign, a big ass sign. And if I have to get friends to carry it, then it will be a big ass sign. But at the top of it, it'll be that bitch's picture. And it's going to say, as loud as I can possibly write it, this woman broke the bones of black babies in the NICU. I don't give a shit if it's not polite. I don't give a shit if it ruins the mood. I don't care if your pussy hats are not as impressive as my big ass sign with this wildebeest picture on it talking about what she did. Polite leftism is gone. Polite leftism is gone. It is the time of the villain. The unapologetic one. The one that says what everybody in the room is thinking, and yet nobody has the balls to do so. It is not pretty. It is not sexy. It does not have that tingle of bipartisanship. It's nasty. It's profane. It is argumentative. It is arrogant. It is knowing your shit and telling people who don't know theirs to shut the fuck up. It is putting it in these people's face, not hiding it. It is calling the incoming president of the United States a felon and standing on it. It is not pretending like this is normal. It's not pretending that this son of a bitch is not a felon. Hey, Flash, kiss my ass with that abortion shit. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about it. If you want to talk to me about abortions, the first things out of your mouth better be, but I understand the white woman who broke the arms of babies in the NICU. If you're not starting with that, kiss my ass. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about your pro-life bullshit. Because even outside the womb, black babies are having their arms broke by some goddamn woman. It is the time of the villain. It is the time of the bad guys. It is the time to tell people, literally, that I'm no longer playing nice with you. I'm not doing it anymore. If this is what you signed up for, then bitch, you getting the entire effect. Bipartisan my ass. We have a rabbit, wolverine, porcupine, raccoon on the other side that's biting everybody and giving them rabies. I'm not about to shake that son of a bitch's hand. I'm not. Angry, if you're a mod over in YouTube, get the flash the hell up out of here before I say something I'm going to regret. If you're modding over there, Angry, get his ass up out of here before I say something I'm going to mess around and regret saying. Somebody going to need to come get the flash before I mess around and burn his ass. I'm not playing. I'm not in the mood. I don't want to hear this shit anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm not talking about it anymore. I no longer want to hear any shit about bipart or nothing. I don't. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing. I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't care. Our country is a piece of shit. Our country is screwed up. And we let dumb people keep electing ignorant, evil human beings and then giving them capes and parades and calling them heroes. Fine. Fine. I will put on my black gloves. I will get my black cargo pants. I will put on my black boots. I will get my long black trench coat. I will put on my mask. And I will walk through your shit and let you know. Those are your heroes? Those are your heroes? I'm going to tear them down. I'm going to embarrass them. I'm going to be smarter than you. I'm going to be better looking than you. I'm not even going to talk about money because I don't give a shit about it. But I'm going to tell you, I'm better than you. I am better than you. I am standing on that. Because I'll be goddamned. I'll be goddamned if I'm going to normalize a world where babies in a NICU, before they're even able to stand and breathe and even live their life, are literally broken, not figuratively, literally broken. But I'm supposed to get along with people that won't talk about it or think that's okay because we got to worry about economics. You're not going to like me. You're not going to like me. I expect to be hated. I expect it. I expect it. Because somebody in the room has to say it. Somebody in the room has to say it. Because the very moment we capitulate, the very moment we give an inch. I've talked about this. I have talked about this. When does life begin? Somebody really needs to get the flash out of this YouTube chat. I'm so serious right now. So serious. I've talked about that inch. There is 100 million things that make up who you are. And people who do not have your best interest at heart can see it. Jeff, you come on, man. You co-owner. Stop playing. Yes, you can. Yes. The Kennedy effect tonight has to follow me. But Jeff is more than willing and capable to do so. But I'm telling you right now, you give away that first inch of yourself. You give away that first inch of your beliefs. You give away that very first inch of capitulation to the people that mean you and your community no good. You'll be giving it away and giving it away and giving it away and giving it away and giving it away until there is absolutely nothing left of you. I ain't giving them shit. I never have to hear a word of affirmation towards myself ever again. I don't. I understand it. I'm a piece of shit and I'm cool. I got that. I understand it. But in my dark piece of shitness, one thing is abundantly clear. Bitch, I will never give you an inch. I will never. Damn a line in the sand. Bitch, I put an entire valley. My line in the sand is a valley. I'm not giving up a goddamn thing. I am not giving up. Oh, Lady Sins, it's Ghost Claw Productions Radio. I am not giving up a goddamn thing. I will never normalize with these people. Because that would mean I get to normalize the white woman that burned up 4 whole ass businesses in Puerto Rico. Because she works and I work and we're hardworking and we should stand together so we can get better. Fuck her. I don't give a shit. Send that bitch down to Puerto Rico so she can pay for her crimes. I'm never going to capitulate and sit now down and shake hands with a woman that would break the bones of babies and the people who would tell me while I'm sitting here talking to you about it, oh, but what about abortion? Abort these nuts. When you want to talk about abortion? Cool. All right. That's the place you want to go? All right. Let's go there. Let's go straight up there. Here's the first thing you need to know about my stance on abortion. You can literally,
These nuts.
in your goddamn mouth,
Got him.
in your mouth. What about abortion? I ain't got a womb. I have no womb, so therefore I do not have a choice or a decision in what goes on in one. That's how I'm coming. How do you feel about abortion, bitch? I ain't got no womb. Fuck you, dog. What you asking me for? What you asking me for? I ain't got a womb. I got a janking balls. I ain't got no womb. Why you asking me? That's the time I'm coming on. White people can experience racism. No, your punk ass can't. If the shit was invented by people that look like you, they just had mutton chops. Sit your goofy ass down. You're just mad that you can't say the N-word anymore. Well, wokeness, bitch, you don't know what the hell woke means. Shut up. You have wasted a goddamn good word because your stupid ass can't look up and figure out where the hell it came from. Sit down and shut your dumb ass up. Kiss my ass. I'm not coming on that type of time anymore. Oh, well, wait a minute. They have a right. No, they don't. No, they don't. If they storm the Capitol on January 6th, bitch, you can't say shit to me. You can't say a goddamn thing to me. I ain't stormed the Capitol. Fuck you. What you want me to do? You're a criminal. Get your bitch ass out of my face. Get your punk ass out of my face. Get out of my face. Well, it's a DEI. Bitch, you don't know what the hell it means. You live in a country that is diverse. You live in a country that is inclusive. You live in a country where a whole bunch of goddamn people have equity and stock in this raggedy ass country. If you don't sit your monkey ass down some goddamn where, before I smack the shit out of you. You're a DEI American, bitch. You have never earned the rights that you keep squandering every single goddamn day. Sit your dumb ass down in a goddamn corner. Hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You out your goddamn mind. It's not happening. I'm not playing nice anymore. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I am saying openly and loudly, as loud as I possibly can, I'm good, dog. I'm good. I know, angry, I know. Doing it now. Hold on. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Phone. Hold on. Yes, it's me. Did it, angry. I did it. I'm telling you right now. I am telling your ass right now. If you think I am going to sit down with these stupid ass people and try to somehow find a way to, we got to find common ground. My common ground is a valley. They can jump their ass in it. My leftism is what I stand on. If it hurts my feelings or my community, I'm not fucking with it. If it hurts the people I love, I'm not messing with it. No one on this radio station, no one on this radio station will ever bend the knee to Donald Trump. That's not me saying. I am the president of Ghost Claw Productions Radio. I wish you would. I wish you would. Do a show talking about we need to work together with Donald Trump. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. We're going to be the one place where it doesn't matter if it's wrestling, coffee talk, news, or jokes. We are going to be the one place where you do not have to worry about us saying something stupid about how great Donald Trump is. That's what we're going to be. And I'm saying it as the goddamn head honcho, the head Niger in charge. I'm telling you, we are never capitulating to that goddamn man. We are never capitulating to MAGA. We are never capitulating to the sort of people that would hang out with a woman that would break the bones of black babies in a NICU. Kiss my ass. Never. That's the type of time I'm coming. From this day forward, I expect you not to like me. I signed the dotted line anyway. I know you don't. I know you hate me. I get it. I'd hate me too if I wasn't me. But I'm not about to stand in solidarity with these trifling ass people. A small vocal minority in the United States reelected a jackass felon. They have been running around here like them bitches won the Super Bowl and none of them put on a pad yet. That some bitch has celebrities fooled. That some bitch has stars and TikTok stars fooled. That some bitch got wrestling stars, and I don't give a fuck. I don't. You ain't got me. And you never will. I'm saying it out loud for all of you to hear. If you support or voted for or encouraging other people to vote for a felon named Donald John Trump, bitch, I am better than you. In every conceivable way. Those are my words of affirmation for my goddamn self. I wake up knowing I'm better than Rob Smith. I'm not going to sell out my soul for a couple of biscuits and a sandwich. Literally, I'm better than Rob Smith. I'm better than the older millennial. I would never use my military service as a reason to support a draft dodging son of a bitch. Better than him. I'm better than Charlie Kirk. I'm better than Ben Shapiro. I am better than Nick Fuentes. These men can't touch me. I am better than them. You are out of your fucking mind if you think I'm ever going to dim that just to get along. In this trifling ass country, you out your rabbit ass mind, bruh. It ain't happening. It is not happening. So, you needed a declaration on a trifling Tuesday. This is the declaration I will give you. If you see this shit, if you see this bullshit for what it truly is, don't do that whole now's the time to stand up and fight. No, now's the time to be a dick. There's your resistance. Telling the truth. The emperor not only doesn't have any clothes, the emperor's been butt naked since 2016. He's just fooled people because he can fart in their fucking face and make it smell like roses. Oh my God, it smelled the potpourri of Trump's booty cheeks. There's your resistance. You want a resistance movement? Fine, start it this way. If you have a coworker that's on that MAGA shit, tell them to shut their dumb ass up. Tell them shut up. Tell them shut up. Well, his policy is going to hurt everybody in this room. Shut up. We're not talking to you anymore. You're a goddamn idiot. You have MAGA at your family dinner. Do everything you possibly can to make it as uncomfortable as a motherfucker. Oh, so you're cool with Donald Trump going after our children. What? Wait, what are you talking about? Well, you know, he did say that he was going to be dating a 10-year-old because they were in one of his pageants, right? Wait a minute, I never said. Yes, you did. If you voted for him, you said it. Stop letting these soft as shit ass conservatives say, but you're saying that all MAGA people are racist, and I don't believe. Bitch, you voted for him, didn't you? Yes, then you're a racist. Congratulations for coming out of the goddamn closet. If they voted for him, they believe his shit, leave them where the hell they are. Wherever you find them, leave them there. But you make goddamn sure they know you asked for this, you're a part of it. You're a part of it. Don't come to me with the I don't believe in racism and this, that, and the third. Shut your dumb ass up. You voted for him? Yes, you do. If they come at you with the law and order shit, remind they stupid asses they voted for a felon. And I know a lot of them are like, well, he's not a felon because he hasn't been sentenced. Bitch, when you hear the word guilty, you have just claimed your felony. Sit your dumb ass down. When they come with the black on black, tell them they voted for the goddamn white on white criminal. Tell them they voted for the white on white criminal. Do not bite your tongue. Do not hold hands. Do not sit on them. Open your goddamn mouth and say it. It's because I'm talking too loud, Ginge. I'm telling you right now. The days of being nice are done. The days of looking at these people like Americans that just disagree, that shit is long dead. We are in the worst time in politics today. The worst. Because now these people have literally infiltrated our entire existence. They're everywhere. Everywhere. They are a minority, a 30 to 35% of the population of the United States, but they're vocal. They're vocal, they're violent, and they're uneducated as shit. And we have been really, really nice to them. We haven't said this shit to them. We've never told them to their face how fucking stupid they are. Never did. I mean, that's my uncle. That's my aunt. That's my girlfriend. That's my boyfriend. Hey, that's my best friend since high school. Oh, listen, that's a guy that I serve with. We never looked him in the face and said, you are about the simplest, stupidest motherfucker I've ever met in my life. You. You were walking around here with that ignorant ass Make America Great Again hat, and you are literally one broken leg away from financial ruin. Bitch, I know because I've seen your bills. We've never told them that to their face. Never said that to their face. Never. When they was out here talking about eggs and shit, we should have asked them, do your dumb ass know anything about price gouging? No? Then shut your stupid ass up. Sit down. Go over there and sit down. You don't even know what price gouging is. You over here mad as shit because Joe Biden controls eggs. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You ignorant ass person. Sit your dumb ass in the corner and play with your Legos. We've never done that. The news media damn sure ain't gonna do it. Tell you that right now. If you expect the news media to literally tell these people to their face, you know Joe Biden has nothing to do with the price of fucking eggs, right? If you expect that to happen, it won't. So now it's your time to do it. When that son of a bitch, the Jabba the Hutt with good hair or bad hair, slinks his ass into the White House, all of a sudden everybody's gonna be talking about how great it is. Remind them that it isn't. Remind them. And not backhandedly, not subliminally, no. Hey, remember when your dumbass voted for this idiot so we could lower the price of groceries and grocery prices have gone up because of his tariffs? Yeah, good times. No wonder your stupid ass voted for him in the first place. Is America great again in your tum-tum? Sit your goofy ass down some goddamn place. Remind them. Stop wanting to be liked. Stop wanting to be accepted. I am hated, and I'm fine with it. Because if you hate me, you either come up with a better argument than me, or you live with that hate with your mouth closed because you can't do anything about it. I am the goddamn villain of the story. And I'm sorry, but I'm not accepting this new normal. The last good president America had, the last president that at least tried to be a good man, is lying in state in Atlanta, Georgia right now. The flags are flying at half-mast because he was a president of the United States. And this orange fuck is mad about it because the flags will be at half-mast during his celebration and his slinking back into the White House. Fuck him. Oh, your feelings are hurt. I don't care. You will show respect to the office, you petulant cocaine and Adderall filled fucking child. And all of your sycophants, your butt sniffers, the people that call you daddy, the people that have MAGA tattooed all over their fucking body, fuck them too. I'm not normalizing you. And no matter where I go, whether it's on a live, whether it's on this show, whether it's on the Villain's View, whether it's being interviewed for some podcast or what have you, please understand my existence is resistance. I am never, ever, ever going to normalize that. I'm not. I don't care if Donald Trump has a bunch of religious institutions that love him. They're racist. Fuck those people. Don't ask me to say it, because I will. To their face. I don't want to hear anything about the MAGA intellectual. That is like a tater tot with a fucking cap and gown and a tassel on his head. He's a tater tot. The hell does he know? Need to end this show. I know I went long. We're at 2.5 hours. I know I went long. And I'm sorry. But I had to get that out. I had to get that out. This has been a poison in my soul since November 5th. This has literally been building and building and building. And then the month of December was just ass. It was the fourth anniversary of the death of my mother, the fourth anniversary of the last time me and my siblings stood together as a family, literally. So the month of December was just eating at me. So I've got this pus inside of me from the election. I've got this pain and sorrow inside of me from the death of my mother and not being able to fucking talk to her. I found a voicemail that she left me like 10 years ago. And it started out. It just comes out. It's out. It just comes out. Therapy. I'm getting therapy here and there. Nobody knows what goes on in my head. I told y'all, every morning it's a flip of a coin. So far, it has been get up, get moved. Get up, get moved. Get up, get moved. Get up, get moved. One day it's gonna say, this is it. One day. And then there will be no sound of coffee because I know nobody else will want to do the goddamn show. So this has been eating at me for months now. My country routinely lets me down. Not all of it, but enough to where we are continuing to be the laughingstock of the goddamn planet. We brag as though we are something special when we're not. I am sick to death of hearing dude bros tell me we won the war with Germany. Bitch, your ass ate an entire bag of Funyuns on your couch, and you just learned out that we were at war with fucking Germany by watching the History Channel. Sit your goofy ass down some damn where. My country routinely lets me down. We don't go forward. We don't go forward. We go backwards when we keep pretending like it's some new thing. The MAGA movement is not a new thing. It's the Southern strategy, the Nation edition. I'm not hiding it anymore. I can't. Sorry. Can't do it. I weep for those kids that have to start off life fighting for their life, only to have some fucking white woman come and break arms and legs on them. I feel for them. They will have to hear the words young, gifted, and black, because they're starting off not just fighting for their life, but fighting for their dignity, their sanctity. It's children. Because you know, in America, black children are thugs the moment we discover that they can grow hair on their face or their voice deepens. My childhood ended at 11. My cynicism was born at 13. When a cop literally accused me of breaking into cars, cracked the back of my fucking head open, called me a nigger, threw handcuffs on me, threw me in the back of a paddy wagon, where two other cops show up and they say, where's the stuff you stole out of the car, nigger? I'm in a white karate gi and white tennis shoes. A 90-year-old woman who was the eyewitness said that the man had black pants and white tennis shoes on, but he did have a white shirt. I was drove back to where my book bag from junior high school, all of my shit blowing in the wind. I had that cop put a .357 Magnum in my face and said he can kill my little black ass and get a medal. My cynicism was born then. I haven't trusted the police since. I have a good friend, a high school buddy, who was a cop. The first time I saw him was right before I got ready to get out of the military. Walk into a Quick Trip in Kansas City, and there he is. I'm like, oh shit, he's a cop. I got all kinds of mixed feelings going on in my head. These little babies didn't even get that. They didn't even get the chance to play. They didn't get the chance to eat a peanut butter sandwich or learn about Bluey. They're in a fucking NICU fighting for their life. And this bitch broke their arms and legs. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? But Anna Kasparian will say that we love criminals. You love her, Anna? Anna, you've left the left. How you feel about this bitch? Is this going to be a TYT exclusive? Nope. Not unless Dr. Rashard Ritchie or Rick Storm do it. Is this going to be a TYT exclusive? Are you going to give us the backstory on this bitch? Probably not, because you know. It's just little black babies in a NICU. It's just a bar in Puerto Rico. It's just sex tourism in the Philippines. No big deal. You know. She's only the vice president of the United States. I don't have to shake her hand. I ain't normalizing it. I'm not normalizing it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. No one in this radio station will capitulate to Donald Trump. That is an edict. That comes from the top. My partner, Jeff Kennedy, will probably agree to that. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's already agreed to it. No one on this radio station will capitulate to that bastard. No one. And I don't give a shit if it's just TikTok videos. I don't care if it's just this show. I don't care. I'm not normalizing that, man. Be safe, Max. Be safe, brother. I'm not doing it. I represent the new left, the Raven Party. And in the Raven Party, We start with human rights and we work our way through it. Our foundation is human rights. Human. Not corporations, not businesses, not billionaires, not oligarchs. Human beings. And that means anything that impedes on the well-being and quality of life of human beings is something we ain't standing with. So I'm going to end the show. I'm in the show. I am the villain of the story. That's not a cool title. That's not some shit I made up. I absolutely 100% am the villain of the story. And my villainism isn't some evil deed like putting smoke bombs or taking over a city. No, my villainism is quite simple. I'm the opposite of what you're doing. If you are celebrating Kyle Rittenhouse, I am the opposite of that. If you think we should sit down and have a beer with Charlie fucking Kirk, I'm the opposite of that. If you think we should give Donald Trump a chance after he's already been president once before and did absolutely nothing for us, I am the opposite, the negative of that. And unlike the capitulators that you like so much, I'm going to tell you about yourself. I'm going to mean it. I'm going to do it from a place of arrogance. And I don't care. I'm not capitulating these people anymore. That story broke my soul. The time for villains is now. If you don't have the stomach to tell your mom and dad that their racist bullshit is the reason they voted for Donald Trump, I would suggest you sit out of this. If that girl you're banging has such great coochie that you're afraid to tell her that that MAGA hat makes her seem like a racist xenophobe, I would sit down. I wouldn't get in this. If those familial bonds are so important that you can't tell Uncle Jake to stop using the N-word about people like LeBron James, I would suggest you sit in a corner. It's ugly out here. We throw hard elbows and hard knees and kicks to the face. Maybe this isn't the fight you need to be involved in. Henry, you talk about Youngkin? The man who literally got into the position that he's in, which is governor of Virginia, on fighting CRT. Nobody ever looked at that Youngkin piece of shit in his face and said, "What is CRT, you mouth-breathing troglodyte?" If you aren't built for this, stay out of it. Nobody is going to judge you. It's a fight you just don't want to get involved in. We're cool with that. But understand, step your ass off that curb, you're in the game. And by being in the game, that means if you are not pissing off family and friends first, what are you doing? The fuck are you doing? Why are you here? No, Dan, you don't have to deal with it. A vocal minority elected that jackass, but that doesn't mean you have to like it. It doesn't mean you don't have to start telling people to their face, this dude is a fucking felon. I'm not celebrating a felon. When he goes overseas, call him the felon in chief. When he signs his little executive orders, the felon in chief is signing them. Anytime he does anything, whether it's sitting behind the wheel of a big pick-em-up truck like he's Big Motor Man, look at the felon in chief out here looking like a child. When your friends try to tell you about his economic policies, say, oh, you mean the felon in chief's economic policies? Mr. 34 felonies? Man can't even own a goddamn gun in America. Nobody said you have to take it. Nobody. There's no rule that says you have to sit on your hands and take it. In 2 years, there will be congressional races. A lot of people are going to want to take control of the House and Senate. A lot of governors up for election or re-election. If y'all are not in their goddamn face, if y'all are not coming at them with the wrath of Rao, if you are not telling them you are my motherfucking employee, what are you planning on doing to help my community, my city, my state, and the nation? If you're not doing this, you're doing this all wrong. These people are our employees. Stop falling for bullshit. When they have those town halls, get in their face. Whether it's state senator, state congressman, U.S. senator, U.S. congressman, get in their face. Decorum be damned. Ask them hard questions. They are applying for a job and you are the boss. If you are not doing that, you're villaining all wrong. You do not have to sit and take the fact that Donald Trump is elected president of the United States. You just got to be willing to be the person that says some shit that other people are going to dislike and be okay with it. The felon in chief, the grapist in chief, the tax cheat in chief, the porn star sex banger in chief. You can't say, I don't give a shit. Don't care. But Bill Clinton did not have sex with a porn star while his wife was at home nursing his youngest child. You better put on that damn black cape. You better get your mask out. You better dress the damn part. You better put that villain gear on. And you better fight. Better fight. Being rude to stupid people is not a problem. It is a necessity. If you like what I do here, please think about becoming a patron at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. The show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and check out some merchandise and candles. The show is brought to you in part by Smooth California. Go to smoothca.online. The show is brought to you by Melanated Excellence, melexcellence.com. The show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Check them out on TikTok and Instagram. I needed to get that out. I needed it. I've been in a dark place over the past month and a half. Actually, 2 months. I'm not still out of it, but I'll be goddamned if I'm going to sit on my hands. I'll be damned if I'm going to stuff my mouth with tissue just so I can keep quiet. these people going to learn. Because I have the one thing that these people don't. Nothing to lose. Like I said before, I'm a broken man. What can these people possibly do to me? So why not tell them to their face how incredibly less than you they are? I have nothing to lose. And I am literally not afraid of any of them. MAGA is a cult. And their cult leader is a felonious rapist. I wish his punk ass would come after me. Because discovery is going to be so satisfying. As we say every day, kids, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. This has been The Sound of Coffee. I want to thank you all for listening. Thank you all for literally just being here, because, again, the show doesn't work if you guys aren't in it. And tomorrow I'll flip that coin again. Hopefully. I'll be here. I love you guys. Be safe. Have a great day. Love, peace, and hair grease.